This is Game Nights, episode number 43, recorded January 29th, 2017. The Lost Mines of Phandelver, chapter 37. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Game Nights, the show that a year later is still playing Dungeons & Dragons. I'm Sean Jennings, joined as always by our favorite Dungeon Master, Mr. Matt, and of course by the two travelers who keep things interesting, Colby and Dan, and we are back in Wave Echo Cave, I believe, continuing our adventure from last time. We if I remember correctly, Matt, last time we refought the Flaming Skull again and kicked his ass again. No surprise there. And then we decided what to do with the body, whether we should chuck it into the furnace or not, Terminator style. Afterwards, we heard a noise. We walked away. We walked up some stairs to a hallway. We had two doors, right? And there was a noise coming from one door, and there was something else coming from the other door. Am I loosely right?
There was the jelly monster, right? Or are we talking about after that?
Did we fight
killed the jelly monster?
Oh, you guys killed the jelly monster. Yes, the jelly monster, and you fought I think that's what you were thinking of. The jelly monster.
Sure.
And the skull. You fought both of them.
Right.
You fought the skull monster a second time last. That was about all you did. But then you made it to a door, and inside the door you hear chanting.
Right. We had a choice, right? Because we could go left down a hall to that door, or we could go right down another passage.
Mm-hmm.
And right when we ended, we were deciding left or right. What way were we going to go?
Yes. That is correct. And that is where the story begins. Potentially for the last time.
Matt wanted to drag that out. He doesn't want it to end.
The end of the quests.
Yes.
Mines of Phandelver.
Yes, exactly. All right, so guys, what are we gonna do?
It's left or right?
It's left or right. Left, we can go down a hall to a door where we hear some loose chanting. I don't remember if there was... Matt, was there anything distinct about the right side?
Running water.
We heard running water. That's right. Did we go for the running water? Or did we go for the chanting, guys?
I think, if I recall correctly, last time we said we were going to go towards the chanting because we felt like that's where that guy's going to be.
Where the action is?
Yeah.
There was... this might be fun to try. We don't have to. You can tell me if this is a bad idea. But I have a scroll of augury. Okay, are you familiar with the scroll of augury?
No.
Okay. It says, according to the book that tells you what things do, it says, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses from the following options. Wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for both good and bad results, and nothing for results that are especially not especially good or bad. I'm just saying, if we want to...
I mean... It can't hurt. It can't hurt.
It could be more useful in the future, though.
But that.
All right. Hey, if you guys just want to roll with it, we can roll with it. I just was going through my items list before we started and realized I hadn't used it yet. So, I mean, I think we've been pretty bold up to this point. There's no reason to stop, right? It's only killed us a few times. All right.
We'll come out on top every time.
Let's just ask Count Sal how that ended for him. Yeah, all right. Hey, let's go for the chanting room then. I think that's a fine choice. Now, Matt, if I remember correctly, it was down a hallway with I'm assuming a closed door. Can we see that from where we're standing?
Yeah.
All right.
You see the closed door. The hallway doesn't really lead to anything special. It's just this door, large wooden door at the end.
So how do you guys want to approach this? I mean, we could probably walk up to the door without any negative aspects and look at the door. I mean, we don't know if it's locked.
Yeah, maybe we can hear through the door.
Sure. All right. Well then, Do we need to do a perception check on the doormat?
Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot my dice. I'll be right back.
Well,
No.
God.
What's unprepared?
what's that, Matt? We don't need to do a perception check?
Noception check.
Figure we might as well wait until. What you drinking there, Colby?
A beer that I had in my fridge. I think it's the Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA.
Nice.
Oh,
It's pretty tasty.
yeah.
It was a holdover from, I don't know, someone bringing beer over.
It's the best way to get beer.
Yep.
Nice.
Matt, I was telling
Mr.
Colby,
Sean?
I've got in my Super Bowl 51 glass. Look at that. Right
Look at that.
here in Houston, Texas. I've got Crystal Pepsi.
Really? That's
Yeah.
what that is.
Yeah, it's Crystal
It's
Pepsi.
not just water?
No, it's Crystal Pepsi, but it's clear. It's Pepsi, but it's clear.
That looks like water. It doesn't even look like carbonated or anything.
You know, it's barely carbon. It's pretty flat. I'm not gonna lie, and that might just be because
That's
it's
not
they got it from a warehouse from the '80s and it's been sitting around since then. I don't know. That's-
Did you order it online?
no, the local supermarket had it. They had a whole shelf of them.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good. It's like Pepsi but without the dark stuff.
So does that tastes exactly like regular Pepsi,
Well,
right? Was it that I remember correctly? That was like their marketing plan.
The flavor is of Pepsi, but it like maybe it's psychology. Like I would love to do a blind taste test challenge with this and regular Pepsi because it feels thinner. Like it feels like there's less syrup in it, but that could also be in my head. So I want to take the Pepsi challenge of Crystal Pepsi. Find out.
Interesting.
Now, how is that different from New Pepsi? Remember they had New Pepsi?
Are you thinking of New Coke?
New Coke.
Well, New
Okay.
Coke was sweeter than the old Coke. They switched the sweeteners.
Was it artificial versus natural cane sugar?
No, it was just that they switched the type. I don't know if it was from natural. I think it was artificial both ways, but they just used a more powerful sweetener. Basically, Pepsi is sweeter than Coke for the most part, or at least it feels. They switched to more of the Pepsi style of sweetener.
Interesting.
It's got to do with the way it actually dissolves as you drink it. That's why Pepsi tastes sweeter longer in your mouth. That's why they win the Pepsi Challenge more often, by the way, is because you only get a small taste. If you drink Coke longer, it actually tastes sweeter, but in a small sip, it doesn't taste as sweet. Anyway, I think we're getting off. This is not up for debate. We're wrong program. You can go listen to that if you want to hear Matt and I talk about New Coke, which we should do at some point. But okay, so Matt, we don't have to do a perception check.
No need for a perception check. You just noticed two large wooden doors that lead into a room. You just get the sense you get the sense of something is going on in this room, something mystical, and you hear the chanting. You smell the faint wisps of incense. You get the feeling that this is a room of great importance. Before you enter the room, a voice in your head asks, "Would you like to save your game?"
Yes.
Yes or no?
Desperately,
All right.
yes.
Look, yes.
There's no reason to say no.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Your game is now saved. Are you entering the room?
Well, can we hear what's going on inside the room? Can we?
Just chanting. You can just make out faint chanting.
Do we know what the chanting means?
No, the chanting is in an arcane language.
It's not in Draconic.
It is not Draconic.
So not dragon cultists.
We get along with those guys so well.
Yeah. I mean, we saved our game, so there are no consequences anymore.
Have there ever been, Dan? Really? We play pretty
It doesn't
fast and
appear to
loose.
be that way. We always seem to make it out alive somehow.
We're just that good.
With a notable exception of Count Sal.
That's all right. The new
Yeah.
guy's better anyway.
I forgot about that.
He was a dick. All right. No, I guess, guys. I mean, I don't know. Does someone want to try to stealthily open the door, like crack it open, or should we just kick it down and bust our way in?
Well, yeah, that's what I don't know about. Although I feel like that's our only option. The only thing we could do is go up the other way and see if there's some other way into this room.
Potentially.
I mean, I don't think
Colby could try to sneak in.
Yeah.
He does have plus 27 stealth or whatever.
It's only plus 11.
Only.
Yeah, I can try that.
All
right. Roll in stealth. Only 15.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're sneaking in the room?
Yeah.
The door.
We're right behind you, Colby.
Okay.
Not really.
You open the door. The first thing you notice is that the room appears to have completely vacated and is now abandoned. The only thing that remains is a large fire in the center of the room that seems to be illuminating a large statue. Behind it, 6 cracked marble pillars line the walls of the hall. At the north end of the hall, where the fire sits, directly behind the fire is a 9-foot-tall statue of a dwarf seated on a throne, a mighty stone warhammer across his lap. Large emeralds gleam in the statue's eyes. The dust and debris covering the floor has been swept to one side. Around the fire, you notice a half a dozen bedrolls and packs neatly arranged around the fire pit. A wooden table stands on the west side of the room between 2 of the pillars. How do you proceed?
So there are no beings in here?
Not anymore. Not from what you can tell.
Oh.
Was that like a cassette tape player just playing chanting, trying to psych us out? It's a trap.
I guess I'll signal to the 2 of you that it's safe to come in.
Okay.
Well, thank you for taking that bullet for us, Colby.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this dwarf statue with the warhammer sitting in a chair. Sitting in a chair. Why did I say seating? A table and a fire.
And the bed rolls.
Bed rolls. Okay, we don't care about bed rolls. Is there anything on the table?
Nope. Nothing on the table.
Is there anything special about this dwarven statue thing? Is the warhammer part of the statue, or is it removable? Is it fully actuating statue, like an action figure, or more like a statue?
It's a 9-foot-tall stone statue. I would say it's from what you can tell, a statue.
Okay. And the hammer is part of the statue.
Mm-hmm.
There are no doors or any other doors besides the one we came in?
That's the only one.
There's something going on here. This is very suspicious.
I agree.
How do you... Let me...
Maybe there's a secret passage or
That's what
something.
I'm thinking. I'm trying to figure out who would be best to...
I feel like if there is a secret passage, it must have something to do with the statue.
Yeah.
Oh, like one of those cheesy where you go up and you pull the hammer and then a door opens?
Yeah, exactly.
Very, very Scooby-Doo.
Old man Jenkins.
I think we should take a closer look at this statue.
Okay. Anything else to see? Should I percept it?
Do it.
Well, you have to approach the statue first.
Oh, okay. That means the statue's going to attack us.
It's confidence inspiring.
All right. I'll approach the statue.
Okay. Dan approaches the statue. In the meantime, Sean and Colby are watching him.
But not helping.
Sean takes a step
Correct.
forward to try to help Dan examine the statue, but realizes that he cannot, for his feet are now stuck to the ground. He looks down to see what's causing this paralysis,
It's an eggplant vine.
and he sees a large spider web.
Ah!
Leg. Colby is experiencing the same problem.
Oh,
Both
no.
of your legs are bound with spider webs. Dan, on the other hand, is continuing to examine the statue until a giant stone arm grabs him. He realizes that the statue has come to life and is now holding him prisoner.
Uh-oh.
Do I know that
Out
these two
from
can't
what
move?
What?
Do I know that these two can't move?
Yes. You're all aware that you can't move. Out of nowhere, seemingly out of nowhere, two bugbears appear from the darkness, along with four giant spiders who have revealed themselves, who are hiding on the ceiling.
Ah,
4 giant what?
spiders?
Four giant spiders, but what appears to be a fifth. Although upon closer examination, you realize that the fifth spider is actually a shadow that is being cast on the wall from the burning flame in the center of the room. You realize that the shadow belongs not to a human figure or a figure but actually the outline of the spider belongs to a staff, a large black staff being clutched by a dark and shadowy figure.
Oh, man.
Now, I failed to ask,
So-
what color are these flames?
Green.
Flames
No,
go.
I just did that just for you.
I
You
know
would say
you had to-
green.
you had to,
What is
you
the
had to
word?
say green flame, but it's too late. Move
Oh.
on.
All right. So the flame turns into a green flame.
Green flame.
And the man clutching the black staff of the spider reveals himself. It themed that I must deal with you myself. A pity it must end this way.
Okay.
How else could it have ended?
Who has the quill?
I have the quill.
Okay, that might come in handy. This seems like an intelligent person that could be persuaded.
Mm.
Just keep that in the back of your mind. The stone and the spiders, not so much. The statue.
All right.
All right. So what does this Castilian Spanish wizard have to say to us?
Curious. I am most curious of you adventurers, for you have followed me all the way here to this castle. I wonder, what seems to have brought you adventurers here? What do you think?
It's actually a great question.
Why
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 are
did
we
come
here?
You're like, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Let me turn that one back around at you. What do you seek? And why are you here?
An interesting question. However,
I think it's the
am
only
not-
question, really.
I am not the one who is in a position to explain himself.
Yeah.
It's true.
You know, guys, the Count from Sesame Street with a speech impediment is right.
Colby,
Yes.
you should show him the writ for his capture that you have in your pocket.
Okay.
First, you have to read it, though. But it doesn't have to be a writ for capture. It could be whatever you want.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Dan. Did you say something?
So I guess
that was the stone giant was squeezing my ribs. That I was just wheezing a little bit.
I guess I'm gonna like take out the quill and a piece of parchment.
Maybe we need to distract him more so that he doesn't realize that you're writing it to me.
Excuse me. I start waving my arms to get his attention. Excuse me. I didn't catch your name. What's your name again?
Well, why are you making that writing?
It's not because I.
No,
was
you're not.
late.
You're not looking at him. You can't see what he's doing. You're looking at me. What's your name? I'm sorry, I missed that. I would like to call you by your proper name. You seem to be a man of great stature.
Please forgive me. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nevnar. Some may refer to me, however, as the Black Spider. For you see, I have been following you, adventurers, all the way back from Phandelver. And I must say, I am most impressed with how far you have made it. It seems that every conceivable adversary that I could throw into your path is no match for your expertise. Now, please tell me, why have you come to Wave Echo Cave?
Okay, Colby, what did you write down on that piece of parchment?
We come with a letter from your mom demanding that you return home immediately at once. You haven't been back to visit in far too long, and she's very, very disappointed in you.
That is an interesting proposition.
Colby's holding out the letter.
And he snaps his fingers. One of the bugbear runs up. He grabs the letter from Colby and tosses it into the fire.
Oh, damn it. Wow. I can't believe you would disrespect him.
Will is super offended, by the way. But none of us. Oh, I guess we all could hear.
Yeah.
Before I dispose of you cretins, I have a proposition for you. Since you have proved your usefulness to many across this great land, I feel you could be to me. My purpose here is really quite simple. I would like to discover the secret of this cave. For you see, the Forge of Spells resides in this cave. And I think you can lead me to it. I promise, while we journey throughout this cave, you will have full protection from my creatures and all adversaries in this cave. Your alternative besides helping me find the Forge of Spells, is death. Do we have a deal?
But what's going to stop you from killing us after we find it?
Well,
Okay. Okay. Point taken.
it's really up to you.
I think we see where we stand here then.
The Forge of Spells. The Forge of Spells is a very powerful machine. It could grant whoever is in the presence of it eternal life.
But you haven't been able to find it.
I have been unsuccessful in trying to find this Forge of Spells. However, I would let you go. You have proved yourselves to be noble and cunning adventurers, and I would look forward to seeing your future adventures and keeping an eye on you in the future. So, as long as you do not oppose my quest, I see no reason in spilling the innocent blood.
Okay, well, it's clear we don't have a choice to do anything except, at least for now, accept this offer.
Or kick his ass. I'm
I
just saying. It is an
mean,
option.
is it looking like these webs are gonna let up? Like, you tell me. I'm certainly not getting out of this predicament that I'm in.
It seems pretty snug, unfortunately.
All right. Well, then maybe we should comply.
All right.
All right.
Do it.
We'll do it.
Very good, adventurers. This way. And he snaps his fingers, and the webs release themselves.
Nice.
You guys are free, and the statue releases itself from Dan, and he pokes the statue's eyes, the two gems in its eyes, and a passage opens up. And the walks through the passage, he beckons you to follow him through the. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good to know in the future.
All right. So you follow him down the passage, and it leads you on that along. It actually, you realize it goes along that dry river bend that was behind that giant forge where you fought the flaming skull. And it leads you along there.
Do you think the forge was the Forge of Spells?
Seemed pretty mild to be the Forge of Spells.
Was pretty unremarkable.
And you get to the door of another room in the castle. I have a confession to make before we enter this room, adventurers. This room, I know, to contain the Forge of Spells.
Oh.
However, I cannot enter it. The only people who can enter it are what they would call the pure of heart, being the black spider and all. I cannot enter this room, for it is protected by the most powerful of magic. However, if you could enter this room and activate the Forge of Spells, I would reward each of you most handsomely.
There's something suspicious about this guy. Because at first, when we asked him what would happen to us if we, first he's like, well, even if you do help me, I'm going to kill you. Now he's going to reward us handsomely. I'm getting mixed messages from his motivations.
That's fair. I still feel like we should go into the room, but I don't know.
It's entirely likely that he will. Yeah, I think we should. I think, and we can all communicate telepathically thanks to the quill.
That's
I think
true.
What needs to happen here is sometime between when we step in this room and when we find the Forge of Spells, we need to figure out a way to turn the tables on this
Now, Colby, are you actually holding the quill right now, the apple quill?
Yes.
The eye quill.
The eye quill? Yes. All right. Sleek. All right.
All
Well,
right.
I guess we're going to go in then.
Everything Colby writes with that, people.
You all enter the room.
Uh-oh.
You notice before you notice a large workshop. The workshop was badly damaged by what appears to be an ancient magic. Work tables take up 2 corners of the room, and they are scorched black.
Okay.
The plaster has been burned off the walls. And in brazier, in
Dropping like flies.
It's just the two of us, Colby. I also love that you two are like the Miami Dolphins of D&D players when you put the two colors together.
This is awesome.
Amazing.
Behind the brazier of green flame. Why is Dan not here? I'm saying green flame
Green flame.
Green Flames, we'll do it in his honor.
All right. Green flame crackles and dances. Behind the brazier of the green flame floats a spherical creature measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from its central mass, 2 on each side. In the center of the body is a large eye that stares at you. Hello, says a thick, burbling voice inside of your head.
There's so many voices in my head now. It's getting crowded.
Prepare for battle.
I don't want to battle.
Wait, so you're telling me we have to battle the creepy eye stalk monster?
Yep.
Can we just be friends, eye stalk monster?
No. It needs to battle you.
Ah, shit.
Gotcha.
And we're a man down.
Yeah.
Not the place you want to be.
How many eye stalks does the eye stalk monster have?
4 eye stalks and then a central eye in the middle.
For a total of 5 eyes.
And a really long tongue. I'll show you a picture of him.
Oh, God. Is that Slimer from Ghostbusters? Who the hell's that?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Dan said his internet died and he'll try restarting.
All right. We'll keep trying to add him, but I don't know. Do you guys want to pause here and wait for... Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Hello, he's back.
Hooray.
Dan, just
Yeah.
to...
Guess how many times I said green flame while you were gone?
I'll never know.
several. No, Dan, since you were here, we went into the Forge of Spells. It was a really grungy workshop that had been all, grossed out after having been used for a while. A couple tables in there, but also a flying eye stalk sphere monster with 4 eye stalks and then a big eye in the middle, and it now wants to fight us, as most things do in this game.
What's his name go? Where'd the black spider go?
He couldn't come in with us,
Yeah,
remember?
Pure heart.
No, I didn't get that part either.
Oh.
Only the pure of heart may enter the doors, and because he's the black spider,
That's what he needs us.
Sounded
So
like
you had
some
to have-
bullshit to get
that's
us
the
to
whole
fight this monster. But, whatever.
Being honest, yeah. So,
In hindsight, anyways. Oh, yeah, and the monster's telepathic.
What does that mean?
means Colby has a lot of voices in his brain.
Yeah. In addition to the quill. It's getting crowded.
Multiple personalities. I guess it means we have to fight him. I don't know what alternative we have.
Yep.
Does Jill want to take up a sword and help us?
Jill, help!
They're asking if you want to join us. We need help. We have to fight a big monster. She says, "Oh, sadly, she has plans at the movies, so
No.
she just can't join us."
Ask her, can I leave this and go with her instead? That sounds great. I didn't know that was an option. Anyway. All right. Well, then I guess we roll for initiative. I don't know what else, unless you guys have a better plan.
Nope.
No.
I have little initiative, but we're going to give it a shot.
Why don't you show
I'm
some
on
initiative?
roll.
What was that, Dan?
Oh. I said, why don't you show some initiative
Shows-
for once?
I rolled an 18. How's that for initiative?
That's good. That's good. I
Wow.
rolled a 6, so you're doing better than me.
I got a 10, dead
Okay.
center.
Matt?
Spectator rolled a 20.
20. Oh, geez, this is going to end
Oh,
so well
God.
for us. All right, so that would make our order I Monster, myself, Colby, and Dan.
I Monster.
I Monster. I don't know. Which I name it? Charles? I don't know.
I'm pretty. I know enough about nerd culture. It's called a beholder, right?
Actually, a spectator.
A spectator.
Spectator.
The
Our
hell's
biggest
there
fan.
between a beholder and a spectator?
It's similar. I think I don't really know the specific difference. I think a beholder might have just like that one eye. I know what you're talking about. I've seen beholders before. Maybe a beholder has like more eyes.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
Anyway, gotta fight it.
So it's going first. That's what I?
Yep, correct.
First move spectator makes. It's going to use a.
wait, did it try to talk to us at all, or it just straight up attacked us?
It just said hello,
Oh wait, we're attacking.
and
it?
now you're engaged.
No. It's didn't it say prepare to fight?
Yeah, it said
Nope, just said
prepare.
hello, and then you fight. It's like in any Final Fantasy. When you say hello, and then you just go right into the combat. This is what's happening.
That's not what happened, Dan.
Well, let's rewind the tape here, because this is... No, he definitely said, like, prepare to battle, prepare to
I don't
fight.
think I said
Yeah, and I said like, can't we
I'm
talk
actually
about
not-
this? And you said no.
Well, it's. I don't know who to believe. Maybe these are the voices in Colby's head.
That's true.
Confusion Ray. It's going to try to use Confusion Ray on Colby.
I'm already confused.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
You must succeed on a 13 Wisdom saving throw,
Oh God.
or else you can't take reactions until the end of your next turn.
Okay. What's a reaction?
Oh, the reaction. Oh. Basically, you lose your next turn.
Oh, okay. 6. Brutal.
Just for the next turn.
Brutes.
All right.
Who's next?
I am. And I'm going to use my great sword and try and hack off some of those eye stalks. So let's take a roll here on the Dice Cam 3000 patent pending. And I rolled a 12.
12. Nope.
Disappointing. All right, Colby, you've lost your turn, essentially. You're so confused, you don't know. Help me. He's useless. So, Dan, it's your turn.
Okay. Longbow, hopefully. Well, it's only a face, so if I hit it all, it'll be longbow to the face.
Go for the eye. Go for the center eye.
All right. I mean, I guess. Sure. I'll say that I'm aiming for the center eye. Here we go. 22.
Wow.
That hits.
Nice. And it does
Right in the balls.
6 points of damage.
Whoa. 6
Whoa.
points?
That was a good... Get some Foley work going on
It's got a
here,
metallic
Sean.
center.
Bing.
There. Oh, that sounded good. That sounded good. All right. It is now iMonster's turn.
All right, I'm on.
The new Apple product.
He's using a fear ray at fear ray at Dan.
Ah,
Dan, you must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be frightened for your next turn.
but I'm already frightened.
Having the effect of being frightened gives you disadvantage on your next roll.
What do I have to roll?
At least a 13.
It matters. Okay. 7.
All right, you are frightened for your next turn.
Oh
You have
my god.
disadvantage.
So we've got Colby who's confused, Dan who's frightened. I guess I'll have to save the day here. It's my turn. I will take another swing at it with my great sword. Let's see if we do better this time. And I rolled just a simply incredible 11.
Simply the
nope.
best.
Simply the worst. All right. All right, Colby, you're no longer confused. You've regained your bearings.
Yay! All right, I'm aiming for the center eye, and I got a 7. So that's terrible.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Y'all.
Okay. Well, Dan, you're frightened, but it's still your turn. You
Yeah.
got disadvantage.
Yep. All right. Longbow. All right. That's a 23 and then a 7.
Oh,
Really came in handy that time for iMonster. All right.
monster's turn.
Yes, it is.
All right. All of the eyes of the monster close,
oh,
and some waves come out of it, and you can tell that the monster is telepathically summoning.
Is this wave echo?
All of a
cave?
sudden, one of the other bugbears from the black spider bursts through the door.
He's not pure of heart.
He's being mind controlled by the monster
damn it!
to destroy you guys.
Good lord.
So bugbear joins the battle.
Can you roll initiative?
18.
Okay, that would human breaks the tie. That means he goes in between me and Colby.
All right.
And that's his turn.
Playing Dungeons and Dragons. I have to call you back. All right.
It's hard being so popular. Phone ringing off.
Who
Right.
was that?
That was my sister.
Oh my god. Amazing.
I wish your phone rang like a phone ringing sound. It would have made it better.
That would be
Bring, bring.
I think it was on silent. All right. Bugbear is joining the battle.
Yes. Now is that iMonster's turn?
Oh, I should have plugged it. I should have been like, you could watch us live.
Except you can't, because we're not. You can watch us a week from now.
Yes.
All
Be sure
right.
to watch us next week.
That would make it my turn.
He's going to attack. Yes. Okay.
Yes, Bugbear will go after me. My turn. Let's do. Why the great swords work so far? Let's keep it going. I rolled a 10. I'm very consistently not hitting.
Nope.
God damn it! This
Let's see if Bugbear gets you.
Yeah,
Bugbear
right.
is going for. He's going to go for Dan. Bugbear
Remember
got a
danger.
17. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. He's going to hit you with his Morning Star.
Better than the Evening Star.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Nailed it. Wait, which one is the D8? Okay, I guess it's this one.
One that only has sides on it.
That is 6 damage.
All right.
All right, Colby.
Okay. Should I go for the bugbear or the eye guy?
I mean, at this point, really, the eye monster is more inconveniencing us than anything else. The bugbear is the only one who's done actual
I
damage.
feel like that could change at any point.
You're exactly
Yeah.
right. You're exactly right.
He could keep summoning bugbears. There are more of them.
Yeah, I
True.
feel like we should get rid of. We should focus
Right.
on the. So long as there's only one bugbear, we should focus on the eye monster.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go for the center eye again. 14.
Yep, that hits.
Yes. Oh my god.
I could ensnaring strike the bugbear too to get him out of our hair.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. 10 damage.
All right.
Do I remain frightened forever?
No, it was just for that turn.
Okay.
Can I use my cunning action to try and hide somewhere? Like, is there any debris or anything like halfling sized debris I could crouch behind?
I would love to have a supercut of all the times Colby uses his cunning action to hide somewhere. Entire campaign.
There's like a little workbench that you could hide. You could hide underneath it, or
Yeah.
try to.
That's what I'm gonna do. Try to do.
Always a great teammate, Colby. Thank you.
I guess maybe it won't work out with this like psychic monster thing, but at least the bugbear won't be able to see me, though it's being mind controlled. So.
All right, Dan.
All right. So you want me to ensnaring strike the bugbear?
Sure.
Okay. Gonna do that with the longbow. 16.
Yep.
All right. So
he's
I found my cards. Writhing mass of thorny vines. Target is restrained by magical vines. While restrained, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of turn. Makes a strength check against your spell save DC, and mine now is 13. On success is freed. Okay, but first, arrow damage. 12 damage.
Very good.
Wow.
All right, it is
Okay.
Eye Monster's turn.
Spectator. Okay. Closes his eye again and opens it and blasts a wounding ray directly at Sean.
I was
Sean, you
waiting.
must make
Wounding ray?
a 13 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good thing I got such bonuses on Constitution. A whole +1. All right. I've been rolling shitty. I've been rolling 4 and 5s all day. Here we go. Big time. No wounding ray. Oh, look at that. I rolled an 8.
All right.
How much
Then
damage
in
does
that
a
case,
wounding ray do?
Well, depends.
I'm sure it hurts. How many dice are you rolling?
Sean, you take 28 damage.
What? What? Hold the phone.
28
No. Do you mean 2? You mean 8?
No.
20?
2
yeah.
8s, so 16?
Nope. 28. It was a 3d10 damage on a failed
And
save.
so out of a maximum of 30, you somehow rolled 28?
20. I got a 10, a 9, and a 9.
I swear to God, Matt, if we get all the way to this cave and you kill me, I'm going to be pissed. All right. I wrote 28. No, I took 28 damage. That's even worse. That leaves me with oh God.
2.
No, with 12. This is going to end well. All right. Great. Well, it's my turn, and I'm ready to kick some ass here. Now, Matt, I don't know if I want to burn my breath weapon. In case we have to fight more shit later, like those spiders. I'm going to hold off.
Good idea.
I'm going to just
Those spider webs, they go up like this, you know?
Oh, very highly flammable. Most people don't know that. I am going to go with the greatsword. Again, just keep trying. And Jesus Christ, holy shit. I rolled a 10, but you know what? I'm really furious, so I'm going to use my action surge where I get my additional turn. That I will burn. And I'm going to try again with the greatsword. I'm just flailing wildly at this point. Are you sure I didn't get hit by the confusion ray? And all right, I rolled an 18. Finally.
Okay.
Thank you. And I did...
Were you attacking the eye monster or
yes,
the bugbear?
the eye monster. And I did 8 damage.
Okay.
It's painful. All right, bugbear.
1d6 damage. Here, I'll roll it. 3 damage.
3 damage. Bugbear's going to attack.
It has to make a strength saving throw to get out of those vines.
Yes. All right. I guess I should do that first.
13 or higher.
Okay. 11.
Nope.
So it does not
Sweet.
break out.
Good job, Dan. Dan the man. It's Colby's turn. We can't hear you, Colby.
Oops. Sorry. I'm going for the eye guy again. 9.
Nope.
No. Dan,
Negative.
what do you got for us?
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the eye guy. You magically mark a creature as your quarry until the spell ends, which is 1 hour. You deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it, and you have advantage on any wisdom check you make to find it, which will probably not be useful. $14.
Matt?
14. 14 damage, did you say?
No.
14 to hit.
No. Doesn't hit either of them.
All right. Well, at least the beast is marked with the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very good. All right. It's Eye Monster's turn.
All right. Eye monster closes his eyes. Waves reverberate out. And he summons the other bugbear who is with this black spider. And he comes running in. So the second bugbear joins the battle.
Figures.
Initiative 15 for the second bugbear.
All right. That puts them back to back. Bugbear 1 and Bugbear 2 in that order. Then Colby, then Dan. Okay. Damn, that is inconvenient. All right, well... Damn! Then I guess it's my turn. Should I keep going for the eye guy, guys? You think? I mean, does it matter?
I don't know.
I mean, that wounding ray...
I mean, theoretically, when we kill the eye guy, the things are going to stop
I hope so.
trying to kill us.
True. Good point.
Although we've already found and entered the room, so I don't know why the Black Widow needs us anymore.
That's true.
I'm going to go for the eye guy. Let's just keep going here into the dice can. With my great sword, I roll an... Well, it's 26. No, 24. Which I'm going to assume hits.
Wow.
Correctly so. And
Yep.
and I do... Oh! 16 damage. Max damage. Boom.
Thank the Lord.
The spectator.
Oh, wait, but you do 1d6 extra.
Oh, that applies to all of us?
Yes.
That's fantastic. All right, good. Let's rub it in. I rolled a 1. But anyway, okay, so there's 17. It's fine. Hey, look, it's more is more.
In your mind, the only sound you can hear is a loud "no" as the eye of the spectator grows larger and larger and larger within it and pops, disappearing. The bugbears come to and forget why they're even in the room in the first place. But not being of pure heart, they die instantly.
Wow, that is not fucking around.
You also notice that the reactor, the furnace, we're not in Star Wars.
Reactor, wow.
You realize the furnace,
Hint, guys.
the green flame of the furnace grows larger and larger and appears to be out of control. The green flames
Green flame.
pour out of the furnace, of the brazier, until they burn. It seems like they're burning everything in the room, including you guys. Everything is engulfed in green flame. However, it doesn't appear like the flames are hurting you at all. The only thing that you notice is that the green flames are all around you, covering you, and instead of burning you, it seems like it almost has like a healing effect. Like it feels like they're making you stronger and more powerful than previously.
This feels like a Raiders of the Lost Ark moment.
Close
Don't
your
look
eyes.
at it!
You look around into each other and you identify that the brazier is the source of the very magic that suffuses the surrounding caverns. The magic has waned over the years to the extent that it can no longer be harnessed or permanently used to enchant magical items. However, each of you take a +1 armor bonus. And a +1 weapon bonus.
So what is
to
a
any
+1
weapon or to a specific weapon?
Whatever your weapon, your primary weapon.
Okay.
So is that like
Span of
+1?
1 hour.
Oh.
Actually, everybody roll a d12.
Okay.
D12. Oh man.
Instead of doing what I just did?
Roll a d12.
Oh, I love the D12. It's the best shaped D.
Yeah.
Better than the
This is
D100,
interesting.
Colby? Come on.
The D4
Well, I
is
don't
pretty
know.
great.
I've never seen a D100, so.
Antagonist.
I rolled
not
a
a-
2.
The number you rolled is the number of hours that your weapons and armor are magically enchanted with +1.
12.
effect.
I got
Wow,
7.
12 hours for Dan. All right.
Serious question. The weapon bonus, is that like +1 to the damage?
To
Is
the
that what
attack
that
bonus.
is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to refill a beer. I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Yeah, we'll take a break here in a minute. Once we kind of figure out what's going on. All right, cool. Good bonuses.
All of a sudden, the green flames disappear, and you're left with a treasure chest in the middle of the room.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a treasure chest in
You're
the
left
middle
with
of
a
the room,
treasure
Dan.
chest in the middle.
Oh, boy.
And that's it?
You open the treasure chest, and you hear a voice coming from outside. It's the voice of Neznar, the black spider, and he says, "Hey, who's grilling eggplants in there?" You open the chest to reveal just one lone eggplant. And you turn around, and it's the eggplant wizard.
Ah!
Hey there, adventurers. Long time no see.
What up, dude?
Well, I'm glad that you rescued this furnace for me. After all, I'm the one that put it here. Yep.
Twist.
It was totally me. I built the Forge of Spells.
What?
I say I don't know who you're trying to convince here.
Well, the good news is I don't have to convince any of you because I know that I built it.
And that's really all that matters.
Yep. Exactly. Thanks for rescuing this Forge of Spells over here. Run along now. You guys can go home.
I'm not convinced. I think
The end. Roll credits.
Not going to question him at all and be like, why did you do that?
Yeah, why did he do that?
And what happened to the black spider guy?
Yeah. Do you know the black spider?
And all those spiders?
Black spider. God, that guy? And then the eggplant wizard snaps his fingers. The black spider comes in, and you notice that the black spider, he's like kind of pixelated. And he snaps his fingers, and he says, the black spider, he was just a hologram the whole time. It vanishes in front
Guys
of your
are
eyes.
in the Matrix.
Oh
Yep.
no!
This
The eggplant.
Even worse, Dan, I think we're in Matt's brain.
Well, you know how computers have a mainframe, right? Well,
We're like, what's
the
a
Forge
computer?
of Spells, turned out that the Forge of Spells, this is just the computer mainframe for this training simulation that I invented.
Is this a holodeck episode?
You adventures. You realize looking around that the stone cave is really not a cave at all. It has now been returned to the like a power grid looking kind of room of just like empty white with like a grid. You guys have passed, and you may now continue on your way to more blurs. Thank you for attending this training simulation, guys.
Wait, is any of Neverwinter real? Is this all a lie?
Working a little.
The mainframe's having some issues.
Is it? All right. Oh, by the way, you guys each get 200 experience points to split. Well, each of you get 200 experience points.
We didn't hear any of your answer to the question, by the way.
Huh?
You like broke up a second ago, so like anything you said before, by the way, you get 200 experience points. I didn't.
Oh, I didn't. I just said, with hard work and a little luck, the adventurers have defeated the Black Spider and thwarted his destructive plot, clearing Phandelver of the ruffians who threatened the people, and reclaimed the lost mine of Wave Echo Cave. Their deeds will be remembered long in this corner of the Sword Coast. In years to come, the restored mines of Phandelver's pact bring riches to Phandelin and help establish peace and prosperity in the area. Gundren Rockseeker now takes over administration of the new mine. For the adventurers' service to their family, they gladly award the party a 10% share of the mine's profits.
All right.
Legit.
It says by the end of this adventure, the characters should be 5th level. Is that true? Are you all level 5?
No, we're level 4.
No, we're level 4.
But did we do everything that would get us there?
I think so.
Because we just got level 4 like last week.
What's the experience count for level 5?
It's a lot more, I think. I was just looking at it the other week. Hang on.
Isn't it just 5,000?
We only have like 3,400 though.
So you're probably just as confused.
6,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're way off.
All right. So you did it.
Well, hang on.
Completed the simulation.
I'm so confused because if we did we save the town and free the mine,
Wait, I have one more thing.
or was it all
Okay.
a simulation?
So you guys walk out of the training area, scratching your heads, and you're so confused. And the door opens, and you walk out in a line. And Dan is the one who turns around, and he sees over the top. Eggplant Industries, and it zooms in there. Roll credits.
Okay, I guess we can't
So
argue
we're
with
back
that.
in Phandelver, having left this like external simulation chamber.
But somehow we saved the town and all the townspeople, and we're heroes
Yes.
because they know we
Well,
won the simulation.
none of it was real. It was all a simulation.
But it's real to the people in Phandelver.
Yeah, but no, they're not real.
So it's all in
None
our
of it-
heads.
They're not.
Where are we now?
No, it was all in like essentially like a holodeck simulation.
So when did
where
the
you were
simulation
adventurers.
start, though? Like way back 37 hours ago?
Yes, right before we started our adventure.
So we showed up in Phandalin, and everything from the
Yeah,
moment
but-
we arrived till now was in a simulation.
Or was it our entire lives?
No, it was just this adventure.
But what about all the
You were
gold
assembled
we
for the
earned?
purpose of getting up to level 5.
But what about all the money and
Which
the
one?
items we collected?
It's all in your simulation. None of it's real.
So we don't have any money or items?
No. No more money or
Oh no.
I don't know. That's up to you. Do you want to keep your
No,
money
we're
and
keeping the
items?
stuff. We're keeping the stuff
Yeah.
on that.
Kind of.
That's all real. That's all
And
stuff
what
you
about when we did Neverwinter Heist? Was that real?
that was part of the simulation, but it was like a DLC adventure.
Oh my god. All right. Well, you know what?
So when Matt kept saying DLC, he wasn't kidding. We thought
He was
being
dropping
a
hints.
jokester, and he wasn't.
We should have believed him. We could have figured this out a long time ago.
Yeah.
But what it is you guys keep your skills and your items, I guess, and all the money
And the experience points.
and experience.
And
But
weapons.
at no point were you in any real danger, except for the part where Sean died.
Yeah. And hang on, how did my character enter the simulation? Am I even real, or am I part of the simulation?
Is any of this real? I don't know.
This is that Rick and Morty episode. You're in a simulation inside another simulation.
This is terrifying. You've rocked our reality.
All I know is that the Eggplant Wizard is actually a scientist working for Eggplant Industries, which is where you guys see the eggplant, and you projected it in your subconscious, and that's why you kept seeing the eggplant whenever it would show up. He was there to make sure that your adventure went the right way, because everywhere along the thing, he kind of like led you on the path to the Wave Echo Cave.
Guys, honestly, it makes perfect sense to me. So
But now you're really adventurers living in like an adventure world of Dungeons and Dragons, except this was just a simulation to get you to level 5.
except
So
for
So
level
you wouldn't
4.
die.
Are we level
The
5 or
simulation
we
was perfect. The simulation was fraught with bugs. Eggplant was probably going to lose his job over this.
I was about to say, I don't remember volunteering for this. Were we kidnapped and?
Yeah.
Is this like Assassin's Creed where they're
Yes. It's exactly like that.
Good God. All right. Well, I can't think of any better way to wrap up this extremely long, year-long quest.
then by saying it was
It was
all
all
a
a
lie?
simulation.
Yeah. What have we done with our lives?
This is we're very meta right now. We're very, after playing Dungeons and Dragons for a year, what have we done with it? Wasn't real. Except we weren't being forced to do it. We voluntarily did it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think we've got to put a pin in it here, and say that concludes our journey. I will say, as we walk out of the Eggplant Industries, kind of blinded by the sun, which we haven't seen in a year, confused about what went on and that the explanation wasn't really satisfactory, but we didn't have a choice but to accept it. I turn around to Colby and Dan and I say, gentlemen, I really have no clue what actually happened in there, but it's been an absolute pleasure working with the two of you. You know, if you remember, many hours ago, I came out here to. This is why I applied to work at Eggplant Industries. This is how I get into the story. Because as I told you guys, I let down my whole clan. I forget what I call them. Tribe. I let them down, and I needed to redeem myself. I feel I have done that, so it's time for me to return to the Delmiriv tribe and help them rebuild, not as a loser, but as a hero. So I thank both of you for that. It's been a pleasure working with the both of you. I hope at some point in the future our paths cross again.
It really has. I'll continue to see 15-foot cones every time I'm in a fight.
That's all I can ask for. And with that, we're done with the Lost Mines of Phandelver. Dear. But we've got to wrap up this recording. But guys, we're moving on to another adventure. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Would you guys like to learn the name of that adventure?
Absolutely.
I would.
We'll tease it for
Is
you
it
right
better
now.
than my name?
No, yours is pretty good, but I'm going to
Okay.
give it a shot because coming up on the next episode of Game Nights, episode number 44, we will begin the legend of Shaker Heights. Get excited. It's going to be nuts, and I'll be DMing it the whole time. I'm telling you, I've got note cards. I've got all kinds of shit.
Man.
I got books. It's crazy. So look, Matt's going to be joining us as a character. It's going to be a lot of fun. So join us then. But we've got to wrap it up here because we're over time. So on behalf of Matt and Colby and Dan and myself, thanks all of you for joining us for the last year along on this journey. We hope you've had as much fun as we have. And we'll be back next time with a brand new adventure right here on Game Nights.